So an updated review on these two devices that we have for our cat. We have the water fountain and the automatic feeder. So it's been 4 days since we got this one. I still think it's a 5-star. The water comes out nicely. She enjoys it. She either will get a drink of water or she might play with it. It's pretty good. Like you can see, it was at max on Sunday. I did fill it up yesterday a little bit more, but it wasn't. It was like half of what's gone right now was what was gone. And so I just added some to top it off. And here's her automatic feeder. And she also has another bowl where I give her a little bit of wet food during the day. But on her feeder, the one thing I really like about it is when you do press the feed button, you do record a message. So I had recorded her name and calling her. So I say, Yuki, here, kitty, 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 kitty. And then that way she knows, hey, the food's going to come out. The one thing I didn't like is I assumed because it was hooked to like Wi-Fi and stuff, that putting the feed timers, that I would be able to go back and look at the feed record for when I'm at work to make sure like, oh, hey, yeah, it did feed her. Or like if I'm going on a trip or something and I have someone just coming in and checking on her, I wanted to be able to know that for sure the feed was fed. Unfortunately, it isn't. I don't know, maybe it's because some of these smart devices you have to have like 2.4 HGZ something internet versus the 5. And we have like the 5, so I know some smart devices, they get confused on that and all that. So it could be that, like, yes, it's working with the app where I've already scheduled it, so it knows and it keeps track of that. Or it could still be hooked to the Wi-Fi, just that I'm not home, so my phone doesn't tell me that it worked. But it does do the feed, because when I do come home after work, I do see that the afternoon feed that I did have it, there is food in there. So I know it's working. And then at night, around the time that it's supposed to go off, I will come and check, and sure enough, it did dispense the food. So I do know that it does do what it's supposed to, just I liked being able to check on my phone. That way I'd be able to know when she got her food and everything. So I still think it's probably like a 4.7, 4.5, something around there, just because I do know it was complicated to hook the Wi-Fi up in the first place. I didn't want to at first, and then I thought I was going to have to return it because of the whole Wi-Fi thing, but it ended up hooking up, and then just the fact that I can't go back and see the feed. I really wanted it to let me do that.